welcome back. So I'm going to be teaching you today a spell for healing, new beginnings, and like rejuvenation. Okay, so strength, healing, rejuvenation, new beginnings. So it's a combination spell, okay, which means the energy will be there and it's designed for those aspects. But if you want a specific, in other words, so say that's the amount of energy pouring into the spell, right? It's going to be distributed on the various intentions. But if you want all the energy on just a specific area, then you can do that as well, and that can be done in a different spell as well. So for those who don't know, I do a lot of occult spiritual teachings, a lot of spell work, one-on-one consultations where we can chat about either a situation you find yourself in, you need a bit of guidance, counseling, spiritual guidance, relationship working, shadow work, healing trauma, speaking about a spell you might need. Hit me up, or further teachings on whatever you see I chat about you, okay? I do that in my one-on-one consultations. And again, remember, if you do a spell with an entity, you need to do an initial invocation first. The only way to bypass that is if a practitioner like myself does a spell for you, and then I'll actually teach you then in a free segmented consultation how to do a thank you invocation, okay, and why. But this spell is designed based on your energy. And yes, you can add an entity to this. There are many you can actually work with this type of working. But this one I want to teach based on your energy, okay? So what you need firstly is this sigil, which I'm going to show you now. Okay, you're going to draw that out. I'll hold it for a few seconds. Your full name, date of birth behind that sigil, okay? On your plate or your altar area, you're going to need 3 candles placed in a triangle, okay, like a pyramid. So one on top, 2 at the bottom. One white, one yellow, one black, each with your name scribed on it. And in the middle of these 3 candles, you can have a glass bowl, not metal or wood or plastic, a glass bowl of water with quite a bit of salt in it, okay, which you can give a stir to let it settle down. Underneath this bowl, you're going to place a mini petition. So you're going to have 2, because you're creating, okay. So when we create, it's written, spoken, and seen. So under this glass bowl, you're going to just in like bullet points, I'm healed, I'm rejuvenated, I'm energetic, I flow. Anything that has words of flow, healing, abundance, rejuvenation, okay? And again, that's bullet point under the glass bowl. Now next to this, you will have your bigger petition where you will do the same thing but in a longer text, like I am healed of whatever the situation is, I'm fully rejuvenated, I've outgrown that past version of myself. This specific, the when you get specific, is open for me now. So you get more specific in the longer version, okay? And then the sigil I showed you now, you're going to place in front of all of this. And around, so it's your candles, that's like a triangle. Around all 3 candles, you're going to place, let's see, fertile soil, okay? Seeds, any kind of seeds, as long as they seeds on top of the soil, and cinnamon sticks. That's your setup. So, and for this one, you can either stand or sit, actually, as long as you keep your spine straight. So once your candles are lit, just take a minute to consciously acknowledge what you have in front of you. See the bowl of water as yourself. See the flames burning as yourself. See that you are that light, that you are burning, you are alive, you are vibrant, you are present. Be present with your materials. And again, I try and keep this vid short, so for deeper teachings, hit me up for one-on-one. So acknowledge consciously your materials, your written word, okay? Your intent is shit in your heart now. And then once you've acknowledged it, and don't rush it, take a minute to acknowledge the flame and the words, okay? Breathe it in, close your eyes, breathe it in a few more times, acknowledging it, and then clear your mind. This will take you a few seconds, just try and clear your mind of everything. And you can place your hands facing towards your materials now, okay? And at this point, what I want you to do is to bring your mind up into your head first, your brain area, and to start almost like searching your body, literally searching your body, outside, inside, searching for your energy, focusing on my energy, where is my energy? And you might find 2, 3 spots, 1, that's fine. Wherever it is, the chest, the belly, the root, by the feet, by the crown, wherever you see your energy pulsating the most, just go there and focus on that for a couple of minutes and nothing else. Just whatever comes to you, as whether it's a blue orb, a white orb, yellow, just focus on that energy. Let it grow so it knows you are acknowledging it, okay? That's the first step of growing the seed. Once you've reached that point, you can open your eyes if you want to, take a few more deep breaths, And then you're going to do another visualizing technique. But this takes a bit of practice, and it's okay. Practice it, okay? So when you start to do this visualization now, I want you to speak the words that you've written. It doesn't have to be verbatim what you wrote, because it's already in your heart. The I am, doors are open, I'm healed of this, I'm rejuvenated, I flow, I'm energetic, I'm vibrant, all of those things. You're going to be speaking about, you're not going to be seeing it this time. This time, once you close your eyes again, you'll just calmly catch your breath before you start to speak, and you'll visualize yourself sitting in a fire. That fire is all around you, all consuming, but it is cold. It's not burning you at all. So that's the first thing. You're seeing yourself sitting in the fire, and then you're also acknowledging this fire is not burning, and you smile. Even if you force your smile, put on a huge smile. This fire is all consuming, but it's not burning me. And as you get to that point, you can see the fire upon you not burning you. Speak those words of I am healed, I am flow, I am energetic, I am vibrant, I glow, etc. And as you speak the words, with every word, literally visualize yourself and the flame getting bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. This takes a bit of practice, I won't lie. It normally helps when I guide the client one-on-one. So give it a try. But if you feel you'd want to one-on-one, we can definitely get you results. Okay, so guys, again, if you need any of my help services, hit me up. I got your back. Be good or not.